Hi, internet. This is kind of awkward. I don't know what I'm doing. I literally don't know what I'm doing. I don't do this. I'm not the type of person that does this. Well, I am. I'm the type of person that does this. I talk too fast. I'm the type of person that does this, but then stops. I give up on everything I do. I forgot where I was. I feel like I'm wasting my time. I don't want to be that person that does nothing with their life, basically. I'm in college. I'm 19. I just turned 19. I'll be 20 this year. I go to school in Manhattan for photography, and I don't know. I can't see myself in 10 years. I love photography. I dedicated like the majority of my life to it. I feel like since I was like 12, I wanted to be a photographer basically. And I started taking pictures when I was 12, and they were really shitty, but my parents always supported me in it. Always. And by the way, I'm not saying I don't want to be a photographer. That's not where this video is going. Basically, I'm scared as shit. I'm fucking scared for the future because I want to do so many things with my life, and I feel like I'm wasting my time doing nothing. I've known I wanted to live in Manhattan since I was 12. The first moment I stepped in Manhattan, I was like, I want to spend the rest of my life here. I'm not there now. I go back next week, and it's terrifying. I pass people on the street, and they're living their fucking lives. They get shit done. And I know I'm just a college student, and like I don't have to be thinking about like what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, but I do. We go to middle school, and we have to ask for every little thing, and you're like 12 years old, and they're like, get an idea of what you want to do for the rest of your life. You're 12. How the fuck are you supposed to know? And then you get to high school, and they're like, okay, you should kind of have it down what you want to do, but yet you still have to ask to go to the bathroom. When you're 18 and you're in high school, you're 18. You're so young. And then they expect you to walk across the stage in the gown and the cap and accept a little thing, which they call a diploma, which I guess, you know, that's a big deal. It's a big accomplishment. And then they send us on our way. 2 months ago, you had to ask to go to the bathroom, and you had a locker where you put all of your things. And now you're free to do whatever you want, assuming you pass, assuming you actually make it out. I didn't want to be that person that stood still. I didn't want to be that person that was stuck in their hometown. I set out for fucking college in New York City to do what I want. I'm not really going to school for something that can like support my future unless I'm good at it, which I know is like everything. You can't go to school to be an accountant and suck ass at it and still, you know, do it. I don't know. I just want to like get on a plane and go somewhere. I don't want to sit here for the rest of my life, and I know I'm not going to. I have a plan, but I don't know what I'm doing for that plan. I don't know how I'm going to get to that plan. I want a shit ton of money, but I want to do what I love making it. I want to be a photographer making a shit ton of money. It's so hard to do that. You can't just do it. You have to get started so young. I want to travel the world, and I want to see shit. I want to get shit done. Every minute, I'm always thinking about tomorrow, and I'm never thinking about how I can make tomorrow better today. That's, I guess, my big problem. I'm so scared for the future, and I'm so lost. I just don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I was going to say. This right now is essentially a waste of time. I don't have to be doing this. I want to. If I could spend my whole life doing what I wanted, which is the whole premise of this video, is that I can't spend the rest of my life doing what I want, because in the end, life is going to just like bite me in the ass and be like, boom, bills to pay. Boom, you still have to pay for college. Boom, you can't just travel to Africa and do what you want. Like, you can't. You have responsibilities. I guess I'm complaining like a teenager. Like, I don't want responsibilities, but I do. I love doing things, and I love making money and being able to say, oh, I pay for my own Netflix account. I don't really pay for my own phone bill yet, but I guess basically I don't want to waste the rest of my life. And I know I won't, but I know that I won't waste the rest of my life. But art is so fucking complicated. You're either good at it or you're not. And people can disagree and say, art is a hobby. I take pictures in my free time. Well, that's really cool for you, but at the end of the day, when someone asks you what you do for a living, you're not going to say art if it's not art. If you take pictures in your free time, your career isn't art. And that's kind of what it feels like to me, because I love it so much. I want it to be my career. But right now, I still treat it like a hobby, and it's terrifying, and I'm talking fast, and coffee. Photography is what I go to school for. It is my full-time, and I treat it like a half-time. I'm just having this realization now. And of course, I still want to be a photographer. I'll always want to be, but there's so many other things I want to do. I'd love to be a comedian, or be a writer, or I'm very big into my puppy, my love. Want to be in a video? This is Chandler. And I love him. This has been going on for a long time. Is my camera even still on? I guess I'm going to end this. This will not be the last of me complaining about life. I'm very good at complaining, and if I can make a career out of that, that's what the internet's for, right? People make careers out of the internet. Peace out, I guess.